Hey everybody, it's Edwardo here with your Game Lock, DraftStream, call sheet review, and weekend preview. And look who's on top! It's your boy, Swag Official, in the building. God, it's so nice to be back on top. It's been a while, damn it. While Jaybird is taking a knee this week and not playing, I am back on my bullshit. The top two spots. I'm very excited. Quite a strong start, but as we know with this game, it's not over until Monday, 12 p.m. Pacific time, and a lot is definitely going to happen. Wow. In the top two money-paying positions, it looks like Gamble 24x7, G24, the homie, the all-time Cinema Draft money leader, doing what he does best. Right now in position for a money sweep with the top two non-Cinema Draft affiliated call sheets and currently leading in the low ball. And not only that, he's leading the low ball with a perfect low ball call sheet right now. Will this hold? You must stay tuned. Alright, so let's start with the perfect call sheet. Looks like I'm about 40 points off. And it's a little all over the place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, this is quite a trend. We've had, I think, 3 or 4 straight weeks with at least 4 or 5 different titles. It's being spread out, and actually it looks like we are on an up week again. We're above average so far through Thursday, which only means good things. We could be in store for a 90-point total score average if we're starting out this hot on Thursday. Look at that. We got 1, 2, 3, 400 plus titles, and then another 1, 2, 3, 4, another 5 in the 90s. This is gonna be bonkers, y'all. All right, so strap in. Let's take a look at what's doing it so far. Optimal stack of trinkets, and for those who are new to the game, what up, my boy Omid, aka Idemo, with his first ever call sheet in the game. An optimal stack is usually the headliners, the two headliners, a co-star, and a day player from what you think might be the best performing title on the slate. So an optimal stack of trinkets, headliner stack of Lingua Franca, a headliner from Fatima, a headliner from Okay, I'm gonna kill this. Agretsuko. There we go. Season 3 of Agretsuko. Cowlip, what up? And anime having its moment. We don't see. I think we don't have too much anime in this game. I think we've only had 2 or 3 other titles before. One did really well, one did not. And then, oh, hello, a headliner stack of Tyler Perry's Medea's Farewell Play. Although, to be honest with you, this is most likely going to change. This is what we would call score inflation. Hadn't been covered yet. It actually debuts. Oh, it debuts tonight on BET Plus. So we might see this Google user score come in. These scores right here, honestly, I'm kind of skeptical it'll get covered by critics at all. I mean, we may be in quarantine, but we still have priorities. Anyways, this 10.0, let me tell you how we got to the 10.0, because there's never been a 10.0 in this game. It came off of one user. No score yet, but one user gave it a 10 of 10. So enjoy this while it lasts, Tyler Perry, because it's not, I'm just wagering it's not going to stay that long. Yeah, see, only that one user rating. 10 out of 10. So enjoy it while it lasts, Tyler. Knowing his luck, he'll probably have the one person just have that one review and coast on this 10 all weekend long. That'd be so very Tyler Perry. All right. So that's the perfect call sheet. How am I about 40 points off? Well, I went with the optimal stack of trinkets. That got me there. And look at this, just tremendous value here. 12,000 for a headliner for Brianna Hildebrand and Kiana Madera. And you know what? I'm on, I think I crushed the first 3 episodes of Trinket so far. Came out on Tuesday, the rare Tuesday title in this game. I've been kind of leery against having too many Tuesday titles because there might just be too much information out on them. But it looks like there's only, for Season 2, still missing a Metacritic score. So, and honestly, if it doesn't have a Metacritic score by now, it may never get a Metacritic score. So, but everything else is strong. The audience likes it. Rotten Tomatoes likes it. Metacritic just ignoring it. But yeah, so my second call sheet, Swag Official 2. I had the headliner stack of Agritsuko. And my thinking was, I knew I wanted to mess with trinkets a lot. Not just because I like the show. And it's hard to explain why I like the show so much. I mean, it's not like the greatest show. But it definitely covers something that you really never think about, which are shopaholics, aka actually not shoplifters. Sorry, you don't really think about shoplifters too often, especially not in the teenage high school demographic. So that's kind of cool. The main trio, and it's honestly these two plus the third. What's your name? The Quintessa Swindell. Great name. That trio form an unlikely friendship from disparate parts of their age group, and it kind of rings real to me. It's not, I mean, not a huge message. They're all fuck ups their own way a little bit. It's just nice. It's nice. It's a nice little half-hour shot, you know, when you're in bed trying to get to sleep. So I knew I wanted to mess with trinkets, and then after that wiped out almost half my budget. I knew I wanted to get exposure to Agritsuko, which was, I think, the second highest scoring title of the weekend. And then I had about 27K left, and I went for value and really solid value here, especially for a headliner for Dodo Sol Sol La La Sol. Hope I got that right. The Korean comedy series Arigo Jae-wook Lee, getting you 123 points on 6.7K. That meters out to 18x value. That's nuts. So really scored big when I needed it right there. So that's what the thinking was right there. And then competing with myself, about 30 points behind that. I went more trinkets. More trinkets meant less money available. Rising Phoenix, I had some exposure to, and I saw some other people have some exposure to it as well. Pretty solid value, especially for a headliner. 8,500 got you 130. And Fatima actually made the perfect call sheet. So I'm onto something there, although all I could afford was a co-star. Goran Wiesnik from ER fame. Dr. Kovac. Yeah, I think that's right. And then You Cannot Kill David Arquette. Sneaky value here, even as a day player. 91.15 on 6.5. 14.02 value for a day player. Can't beat that with a bat. All right, so that's me. What does G24, the homie, got to do to make up ground? And look at him, he's competing with himself. I think he just switched around one title to get that close. And he went with an 811, which actually is the construction for the perfect call sheet this week. 8 headliners, 1 co-star, 1 day player. The aforementioned Agritsuko headliner stack. Oh, okay, he went with a Rising Phoenix optimal stack. And that one I think actually has room to run because it just came out last night, and I think it still has some scores due. Okay, so Google hasn't discovered it yet. I have a feeling by our Saturday update, we'll have someone chime in on Rising Phoenix. And look what happens if this matches the 8.0, like 80%. Then Rising Phoenix is that right? Hold on a second. Undo that. Rising Phoenix, here we go. Oh, yeah, 93.25. Yeah, so if he goes 80, then that gives us another 100-point title, and then he is right in the thick of it for second. Oh, wow, that actually helps me out more than him. But yeah, so he needs a Google score out of that to get there, and I like the headliner stack. You cannot kill David Arquette. Solid value for a headliner at that price. And then the Garden Left Behind. Not bad. I think I like it. Looks like just under... For a headliner stack, it's actually solid value. If it was a day player, right near around value, meeting value. And the tiebreaker people, thank you for filling them out. First of all, I appreciate your reflecting the new reality. We are now dealing with the highest Metacritic score, and as you can see, Metacritic beat some haters. First of all, you're lucky to even get a Metacritic score half the time. Second of all, I mean, we've got a 30 out here for Metacritic. I mean, and a high of 71, so he's bang on so far. Okay, who else do we need to check out? Our returning champion, Henner YYZ, Toronto's finest. And he has the 3-pack exposure to Rising Phoenix. I like. Not enough trinkets for my taste. Just the headliner, but at least you got exposure to Kiana Madeira. I believe she's also a Canadian, I think. She was in those Bruno and Boots TV series on Netflix, or TV movies on Netflix. You cannot kill David Arquette, solid value. Masaba, that's the wild card. Oop, let me not mess up his, there we go. Masaba is the wild card here. Right now, it's sitting on a default score, but if the reviews come in and it gets covered, it's going to be fire. It releases tomorrow, or technically 12 p.m. Pacific time tonight. So I think we'll have an update on this by our Saturday estimates update. Class Action Park. Interesting. I like it. Now let's check out our newcomer. Idemo. Our boy Omid. Oh, you know, I just got it. Omid Ilchi. Alright, Idemo. Let's see. Alright, so Bill and Ted need some help, but it's early. It's early. Audiences really shouldn't have seen this yet. What's the score on Bill and Ted? Yeah, somehow some audiences snuck a copy or something, but it should go live. Or actually, you know what? Actually, it's almost midnight East Coast. I don't know. Anyways, we should get a better sample size and more of a Google user score by our Saturday update. Strong initial IMDb user score, which is weird because this thing's supposed to come out tomorrow night or late tonight, but whatever, some way, somehow. People out there riding the high seas. Yeah, so Idemo. So this, I think, has some movement. Will it reach 100? It honestly needs to reach 100 to justify this salary. It might could. We'll see what it does. Class Action Park just came out today, so I think we'll see some movement in that score as well. Oh, so he's got the optimal stack of Class Action Park. Rising Phoenix, Tyler Perry's Medea's Farewell Play. I mean, if you're punting, you could do worse for punts. I mean, that IMDb user score is not going to stay at 10.0, but it's going to probably stay pretty high because Tyler Perry stands, love them some Tyler Perry. Most likely not going to get dragged down either by critical reviews. I like that play, especially if you're running out of salary. Exposure to Rising Phoenix. You know, this is a really good call sheet. This is probably one of the best initial call sheets I've seen. Like, for your very first call sheet, Omid, this is pretty strong. I don't know if you can break the log jam at the top, but I mean, just construction wise, this is really strong. I like the optimal stack. You picked the title and went with it, and this is a very value-centric optimal stack. You're getting, was it 7,800 and 124 points? So for 7,800, you're getting almost 16x value on your money for a headliner. That's just really bold, and it freed you up to go big with a headliner stack with Bill and Ted. This is a very sophisticated build. I mean, I don't know if you went back and listened to our voluminous library of strategy pods or really read the rules and just have some natural game theory in you, but I'm very impressed, Omid. Good shit. Tell Christine, you're the man. I mean, even if you don't get in the money, this bodes well for your draft stream and Cinema Draft future. Well played. I like the constructionist call sheet. We'll see how it ends up. And of course, we can't end anything without checking out the brown baby. It's the draft mom. This is the third week in a row she's in the top 5. She always starts out so hot and throughout the weekend fades. Let's take a look at her call sheet and see what she needs to do to stay in the top 5. All right, I like this 3-pack of David Arquette. I like this optimal stack of Rising Phoenix. And I like this is a good call sheet. This is a good call sheet. Will it be enough to hold off Omid? I don't know. Will it be enough to get to first? Well, like I said, there's probably still some room on Rising Phoenix. Definitely some room for David Arquette, which just comes out late tonight, 8/28. So midnight tonight. And Agretsuko, I just think because it's third season, I just don't know if it's got any more room to improve. And it seems like a lot of it's the top half exposure to Agretsuko, so she's kind of baller blocked there. But if she can get some help from David Arquette, if she can get some help from Rising Phoenix, I mean, I like your chances. I mean, another strong start, Mom. I like the construction of the call sheet. I'm very proud of you. You worked so hard. You deserve a top 5. Your first ever top 5. So hang in there, brown baby. All right, so that's going to... Oh, and sorry, let's take a look at the low ball call sheet. And, I mean, we could look at what Ring Balls has to do, what I have to do, but honestly, let's just focus in on G24, the homie. He went hard on hard kill, and why not? This is what we would call a max stack. We had them, especially with the OG Cinema Draft game, in DraftStream. A max stack pretty much looks like this, at least for the low ball. You have to have at least one of 3 different titles if you're truly gunning for a low ball call sheet. So you can only have up to 8 actors from one title. And he went with hard kill. I mean, this might set records. I don't remember seeing anything this low since... What was the... Actually, let's take a look at the record. What was that one? The Last Days of American Crime or something nonsense like that? That was wild. Yeah, the master score list is here for you all to use and peruse. And our lowest score of all time. Yes, The Last Days of American Crime, 26.85. Will hard kill come close? I don't know. I mean, but look at the scores it got though. It got a 0 from Rotten Tomatoes. I thought we'd never seen a 0 before, but no, we have. And it was The Last Days of American Crime. Well, check out your boy, Bruce, over here. I don't know if he's living his best life, but he's grabbing that cash. This must be a cash grab. Like, he needed to work. He had like 6 spare weeks between projects or something, and he's like, you know what? Let me get some money today. Because hard kill got a 0, matching the lowest... Not only the lowest possible Rotten Tomatoes critic score, but the lowest recorded Rotten Tomatoes critic score in the DraftStream game. Wow. So yeah, so G24 went hard in the paint for hard kill. Don't blame him. He went at the binge, nice and cheap. And he also went Bill and Ted, not necessarily because he thinks he's going to do badly, but he needed the salary. Now, if Bill and Ted realizes its potential, it could knock him out of contention for the perfect call sheet, because right now, like the perfect call sheet matches almost exactly with his. He's got the same amount of points, 462, 21. Yeah, Aaron Hayes, same difference. Salary might be a tick more. But yeah, that's, I mean, so, and for those who are new to the game, if you match either a perfect call sheet or a lowball call sheet, you will get $25. If you match both, then you're getting $50. If you match either one, you get a $25 bonus on top of the $10 lowball call sheet bonus here. All right, so that's what we're on the lookout for. We'll be back this Saturday, sometime after 12 p.m. Pacific time, with another analysis pod from yours truly. Actually, you know what? Let's keep these scores up. This might be the only time I'm in the top 2 for a while. Enjoy it. I'm gonna bask in it. Anyways, we'll be back here sometime after 12 p.m. Pacific time on Saturday with our Saturday estimates analysis. Thanks for playing. Thanks for watching. And I'll see y'all draft streamers on Saturday.